Okay, next, I had to pause the video because I had my music on shuffle, and I'm a Disney, I'm a Disney fan, and Peter Pan's music was playing, Follow the Leader. So, I had to turn it off. All right, so for contour, we're using Hoola Benefit. This is the little bitty box. It comes with this and the little brush. This is like a travel size. I have had this, gosh, 4 years. This is what it looks like. I love it. When I wear my powders, this is what I wear. So I just get a little bit. All right. And the other side. And I'm definitely a matte girl. I love matte colors. So this is definitely a matte. Okay. All right, so got the powder on, got the bronzer. Next we need blush and highlighter. So I've got different things, but I've got this little compact with Mary Kay. Used to sell Mary Kay different colors in here. I'm wearing, a shirt with lemons on it. So it's like a yellowy with white. So I think I'm gonna go with more of a pinky color. So I've got my brush here, two-sided. Let's see, a pinky color. Just gonna go right on the cheekbone. All right, so there's blush. And then my highlighter, which I've got several ones, but the one we're gonna be using, this one is from Carmendy. So Carmendy was on the show on TLC, What's Not to Wear. She was the makeup artist for a long time. She is amazing. I love her, love her. I follow her on social media. She does lots of recommendations for beauty products. She came out with her own line. This is the Carmendizing highlighter. And so this is what it looks like. And then it came with this brush, or maybe I ordered it separately, but it's got a fan brush on one end and then the little eyeshadow brush thing. So what I do is I take a little bit on the fan brush and then I just go along my cheekbone. And I do have high cheekbones. And then what I do is I take the eyeshadow part, see the little cupid's bow, and my nose, and then make sure my eyes are clean. I still got some leftover mascara on the bottom, but we do in the corner just to brighten that eye. And then the next place I put this is right under my brow. There we go. It kind of lifts the eye. I may put some more eyeshadow on. I haven't decided yet. Like I said, it's hot. Don't feel like wearing my makeup when it's hot. All right, so next I do my brows. And what I like to do, this is e.l.f. and the shade of Taupe. So it comes with a little brush on the end, and this looks like a little eyeliner for your eyebrows. So what I like to do is I brush them up, because I like to get whatever little powder particles are in there. So give them a good brushing up. And then I take my pen here. And I always start with my right eye, I don't know why. But I go in and I just do a little line there in the front. And then I have issues with this little bald spot right here, so I focus on that. And then I go across. I had my eyebrows microbladed about 6 years ago, so you can see where it's fading. I'm in dire need. I don't know if I want to get it redone. I'm not sure. There we go. Easy peasy. All right, on the other side. It's definitely harder to do it in the camera. A little tricky. All right, and then this little bald spot here, and kind of fill that in. All right, that's good. Okay, and then the last thing I do to keep them in place is I've got this NYX brow glue in medium brown. So it's like a little tacky. It's got a little brush, and then again with the right eye, I start at the base and I just brush up. And this keeps them in place, and it also brushes them up so it looks better, cover my little spots that need redo. There we go. Yeah, this stuff is very sticky, but it's also tinted, which is good. All right, brows are done. And then what I do before I do my mascara is, actually, you know what? I'm gonna do some eyeshadow. Let me find it. My daughter gets in here and messes with my stuff. Okay, so this is, gosh, I don't remember what brand this is. But this is Eye Tint number 22. Comes with a little brush. And like I said, I'm a natural girl and a matte girl, so I like neutral stuff too, so I just put a little bit. And this is cream, but it is super blendable. And this gives like a really natural, pretty kind of contrast in there. But see how easy that is to blend out? And a little goes a long way. There we go. Pretty. I always notice, just like your hair, one side of your hair always does better. I feel like one, I guess because I'm right-handed, it's easier to do my eye makeup on this side. All right. That's as good as that's getting. All right, so after I put on my powder and stuff, I'm gonna go into some setting spray. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 3-second mist. This is 36-hour transfer proof. The only thing I don't like about it, it's kind of like, feels like hairspray. But, ooh, where'd it go? Ooh. Yeah, definitely smells like hairspray. But if it keeps me in place, I'll take it. So yesterday I did a video on my my mascara and my tweezers, my tweezer man things. I used my Essence Princess, which I love this stuff. This is like my go-to stuff. But I think I'm gonna show y'all a different one. Hopefully it's not dried up. This is Thrive, I don't know if you can read it, Liquid Lash Extension with Thrive Cosmetics. This is it's a very heavy container. I love this mascara. This one is brown black. So we'll start with the right eye with curling the lashes. All right, this is kind of hard to do. I think I got it. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. All right, we're gonna go in. I love this brush because it's very fine. And I like to start at the base first. Now what I've noticed about this mascara is once you get it on there, there's not a lot of blending or give time, so you gotta like make sure, because it gets real sticky. I don't know if you can see like these lashes. You gotta get it right where you want it. But I do love the brush because it's a really fine brush and you can get in there, especially if you've got smaller lashes. Right at the bottom. I'm always curious to know how many women, when they're putting on their bottom lash, if they open their mouth. I do that and it's funny. I was wondering how many ladies do that too. Oh. Let me get going on there. Okay. Okay, so there's mascara, no mascara. All right. Let's do the other side. I'm gonna have to hold the camera close. Yeah, that is not the easiest thing to do if you're used to doing it in the mirror. Okay. And once I get the base of the lash, I'll get up. Still hard to see. Kudos to you ladies who make this look easy. Doing it on the phone. Because it is not. It's just out of practice. Okay. Alright, so got our mascara on. Coming together. Okay.